लाइफ में पैसा कमाने के 2 रास्ते होते हैं, पहला और दूसरा वेरी गुड। बड़े से बड़ा बिजनेस पैसे से नहीं, एक बड़े आइडिया से बड़ा होता है।
For all seasons just turned 30 and more charming than ever as he celebrated his birthday and chatted away with his fans exclusively on this very special Bollywood Hungama meet and greet. So let's check out what he feels on turning 30.
Today was my 30th birthday and I was quite depressed about it, honestly. My 20s are over. Doesn't it feel like everything's over, man? It's like painful, right?
Life begins at 30.
Life begins at 30. You know, everybody who's already turned 30 tells me that. But I see this expression in their eye which is more like, हमारी बैंड बज गई, अब तेरी बारी है. है ना? और यही बोलने का ना, life starts at 30. Okay, that's my new agenda in life. Good job. No, so yeah, I think it was, for me, it was a big chapter turning in life. I've been working since 2003, so it's 2011 now, almost 8 years of work. You know, in your head, you never think that you're actually turning 30 somehow. I think I'm going to stay 25 for another 15 years. Are you turning 30 as well?
No.
Not yet?
I'm 20.
Oh, you're like, no. Is this such a bad thing? Are you trying to tell all us 30-year-olds that being 30 is a bad thing?
No.
How mean are you?
I'm still 24.
You're still 24. I'm just 30.
You'll be 25 for the next 15 years.
Well said.
Share some funky and notorious thing that you did in college time.
हाँ, college की यादें. Oh. A lot of things actually. Please don't practice.
The more time you take, it shows more 30 you are.
How can you be more or less 30? I would really want you to explain that. When you're 30, you're just 30. I'm 25. There's a difference.
Next 15 years you'll be 25.
After 15 years, I'll become 30 again.
Hi, Shahid. Ranjiv here.
We're the 30s guys.
Two of the people that I admire the most are you and my father, and both of you shared their birthdays on the same day.
Wow. I'm sure he's already turned 30. And he must be at a different age now. He's turned 40. So my condolences for turning 40. I know how it feels to turn 30. So I can't imagine how it must be feeling to turn 40.
Why do you hide your relation status with Priyanka?
First of all, you're assuming that I am in a relationship, which I will live with. What you read in the papers, what you think is reality, is most of the times not. It's a version which is made interesting enough to read. Explain one thing to me. Your personal life. Do you think it's interesting enough to make headlines every day?
No, not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
So obviously, our lives are no different. We're also human beings. So it needs to be made interesting enough for it to be a headline, for it to be readable, for it to make news, for it to sell. And that's what tends to happen with whatever people claim to know about my life or any actor's life. And what happens over the years is that you reach a point where you really want to hold on and protect your personal space because you get very little of it. I'm exactly like everybody else, but my profession requires certain things where I need to have a certain amount of interaction with people and you know, obviously one is popular and you're an actor and people know about you, people want to know about you. Those are things that come with the job. They're not what I am as a person. So over the years, through experience, I have learned that it's much better to try and protect your personal space as much as you can. Also, when you talk about relationships, you kahavat hai na, you never kiss and tell. That would you want your boyfriend, if you are in a relationship, to, well, you will be at some point, or you have been.
No, I haven't.
अच्छा चोपड़ा गर्ल्स ऐसी होती हैं मुझे तो नहीं पता.
Of course, yes, there are exceptions.
Oh, मतलब in general चोपड़ाs are not like that. That's what you're trying to say. Be careful what you're saying, huh? you would not want somebody who you're with to sit in front of a camera or to, tell the whole world everything about you and what all you've shared. It's very private. So yeah, I think that's why I feel the need to protect my personal life, and whether I'm in a relationship or not really is nobody's business, and I don't feel the need to answer it to anybody.
Your existence has changed my and her life, as in she loves you a lot, and I love someone who's also a Kapoor. So we all the time keep on like messaging each other like, hey, how's Shahid? She'll message me, hey, how is Ranbir? I think in our minds we have already been in a relationship with you both, and I don't know how long is it going to stay. So yeah, I just want to thank you for meeting her today and making all this special. Apart from that, I would like to tell you that yesterday it was your birthday party, and Priyanka stays in your building, but she wasn't invited. That's what I got to know.
Who told you this inside information? You have lots of sources, yeah? Put me also onto these sources of yours.
Provided you pay me, I don't mind.
You want me to pay you to find information about my personal life? Itne bure din nahi aaye mere beta. No, Priyanka is in LA. Unfortunately, she couldn't be there. She's not in the country. And whoever wasn't in the city couldn't be a part of my celebrations of my 30th birthday. And I'm sure that I'll miss all of them. Everybody who has been an important part of my life and who couldn't be there.
Biggest birthday gift that you've ever got?
Last year, on my 29th birthday, my father gifted me the script of Mausam. And that was definitely the most special gift I've gotten ever.
Is Badmashi ever done?
Cannot be told on camera. Highly censored information. I will tell you later.
When are you coming out in a movie with Katrina Kaif?
Yeah, these days there are very few heroines and too many heroes. So whenever she gives dates for a movie, मैं तो चुपचाप कर लूँगा यार.
What is your dream project? You want to that you should establish yourself as Amitabh Bachchan or like a great star.
Sir, अगर वो मेरे हाथों में होता तो मैं अब तक कर चुका होता.
Why not? Did you say you had?
No.
30 years are there.
I don't know. I mean, obviously Mr. Bachchan is a legend, and we're all huge fans of his, so I don't really ever think like that. But I think Mausam is a film which is somewhere very close to my heart. It's a film which my father has developed for me, thinking what he thinks would be the way he would want me to be presented, for me to act, for me to look, which is a beautiful experience.
Can you say any dialogue from your upcoming film?
Awesome. You want my father to murder me?
Or any special moment?
Huh?
Or is this the dialogue?
My father will murder me? It's not a murder mystery. It's a love story.
Or any...
The Mausam of death. No, it's not that, yeah. Especially with him being the brilliant actor that he is, and then he comes and acts the shot to me and tells me, "Ab aisa tu kar le." And I keep looking at him, "Ke ye main kaise karu?" No, I think the entire experience of working on Mausam has been really very, very special.
You are the next Rajesh Khanna after Aradhana with the mustache and Mausam. You look pretty good in that. Yeah.
Okay then,
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You are the next Rajesh Khanna of this Bollywood now.
Okay.
Not this type, the mustache type.
The mustache वो तो निकाल दिया अभी.
फिर भी
Oh,
पिक्चर के लिए तो है ना.
हाँ, पिक्चर के लिए. When they told me that I'm going to be able to fly an F-16, I was very happy on one side. But on the other side, मैं अपने mind में सोच रहा था, यार मैं वो जो भी pilot है. First, I got very worried. I thought it will be an Indian pilot, and I was told it's an American pilot. He was actually a Top Gun, who had flown in from the US, and he had actually been a part of Desert Storm, and he had done 40 sorties during Desert Storm in Iraq. So he was a veteran, but he was not Hindustani. तो मैंने सोचा है मैं उसको पुणे में लेके जाऊँगा, बोला देख यार मेरे को फ्लाइंग वाइंग अच्छी नहीं लगती है, तो अभी पब्लिसिटी के लिए तो करना पड़ेगा, तो तू एक राउंड लेके वापस आके चुपचाप प्लेन लैंड कर देना, मेरे को टेंशन नहीं था. फिर देन आई गॉट टू नो दैट ही इज एन अमेरिकन, सो आई वाज लाइक अब क्या करूँगा. But anyways, so I reached there, and somehow on that given day, when I actually reached there and I saw the aircraft, and it was an aero show in Bangalore, and when I saw what all they can do with the aircraft, and I was so excited that all that thought of being uncomfortable flying went away, and then when I sat in the aircraft and I took off, it was the most amazing feeling ever. I love speed. I mean, I have a bike, I have a car, so I like speed. So it was the most amazing adrenaline rush ever, and I refused to let him land. I was behaving like a groupie, and I was like, woohoo! You know what you can do if there's a friend of yours if you really want to scare them, if they wear specs, you get Colgate, take red color Colgate, and when they're sleeping at some point in life, put it on top of the specs, okay? So when they wake up, they will only see red everywhere, and they will feel they have lost their eyesight, okay? Try that, it's a lot of fun.
Let's get to know what Shahid has to say about this do.
Yeah, I always have fun, yeah? You guys always make sure you put together a fun show.
Bollywood Hungama News Network.